tabak tauram dragadi masi kanana thaktoino kamai tauroga laidoino haibuna adu khang.
First, the top news headlines. Journalists embark on second leg of media campaign, Know Your Sanctuaries and Wetlands. Authorities continue to destroy illegal poppy straws in hills of Manipur. And Pfizer withdraws COVID-19 vaccine emergency use application in India. Hello and good afternoon. I'm SHAMBANDURAM giving you the Times of Manipur English news. Before we go to the main news, here is a COVID awareness. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Now the news in details. A team of journalists today embarked on the second leg of media campaign, Know Your Sanctuaries and Wetlands. The month-long campaign is organized by All Manipur Working Journalists Union, AMJU, under the sponsorship of Forest Department and Directorate of Climate Change, Government of Manipur. AMJU President Bijoy Kakching Tabam flagged off the team from Press Club in Imphal. The media team will visit Loktak Lake, Kaibulamjau National Park and Ithai Pat.
Animal ni sakang laba Manipuri sakang laba sangai ni aduga pituri mafam da phang laba Manipur khatang da phang ba sangai ni aduna thai mafam da chatla sisuri mang sapam matum da langa ga wa langa ga sapi ga no koi tab na inna phatana mi dulana lanana chatla thai ba fajaraba pituri masak phajena na sitan ri ba sangai ju photo nambira o aduga sisuri aduna thenari ba dongsa da ba aduga sisuri na thenari ba.
As part of the war against drugs initiated by Manipur government, a joint team of Kangpokpi District Police, Narcotics and Affairs of Border NAP, Imphal, Forest Department of Kangpokpi, SDO, personnel of 38 Assam Rifles of Saikul COB under the supervision of Kangpokpi Superintendent of Police destroyed illegal poppy plantation at the hill ranges of Galam, M. Ngamne, Sompung, C. Asian, Tingpaibung, Gangpigon and Jangnoi villages under Saikul police station on February 3 and 4. Around 70 acres of illegal poppy plants were destroyed in the drive. An FIR has been filed at Saikul police station regarding the matter, a police report informed. Meantime, a combined team of Chandel Police, NAB, NCB, MPTC and 9 IRB under the supervision of Superintendent of Police Chandel and Madhunimai has been carrying out massive anti-poppy drive in Chandel district for the past few days, police reports said. The team destroyed around 77 acres of illegal poppy cultivation at Kongtal Hill Range situated at border pillar 51 and 52 on February 2nd last. Poppy farmers resisted the drive by imposing roadblock, but the team could convince them. The combined team again on February 4 destroyed 3 poppy fields in Hangmol area around 30 kilometers from Chakpikarong police station. Farmer Major Pfizer today said it has decided to withdraw its application for emergency use authorization EUA for its COVID-19 vaccine in India. Pfizer was the first pharmaceutical firm to seek an emergency use authorization from the Drug Controller General of India DCGI for its COVID-19 vaccine in the country after it secured such clearance in the UK and Bahrain. According to media reports, Pfizer will continue to engage with the authority and resubmit its approval request with additional information as it becomes available in the near future. Pfizer, in its application submitted to the drug regulator in December 2020, had sought permission to import the vaccine for sale and distribution in India, besides waiver of clinical trials on Indian population in accordance with the special provisions under the new Drug and Clinical Trial Rules 2019, official sources said. Well, it's now time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Chection view, Semjinba, Bhut Pret, Jadu Mantar ki maramda Khang Hairaba, Gyan Lairaba, Guru Ali Shah Bengali, Vidya Kya ki maramda Khang Hairaba, Pung Mapan ki manungda Fahan Mangamba guarantee card people Loinana, Chinna Haibadana Tabak Takba, Tabakasi Faldi, Ahan Benumitagi Fanglagan, Tabak Inkang, Karbar ki Samasya, Yum the Khana Chainaba, Mantra Jantra Semjinba, Nupi Lonba, Lonabadi Ngakoknaba, Yeknabadi Ngakoknaba, Love Marriage Amasung Arranged Marriage ki Samasya, Inkolgi, Lamgi Khanaba, Yenaba, Imungi Dosa, Awana Taba, Paisa Lan Mangtarakpa, Hengalataba, Asigumu Sing Asigidamak Unabiu, Samasya Sing Adugi Upai Tauduna Fahalagani, Guarantee Galoinana, Specialist Black Art Mesmerism, Yum the Famna, Laina, Samasya Sing Asikopiu, Unabiu, Guru Ali Shah Bengali, Bridge Cinema, Ludhiana, mobile number 8923-143-071. Seventh Heaven, a slice of happiness. India's largest bakery chain, now at Porompat Soibam Laikai and Kaisampat Konzeng Hazari Laikai. Person Pure Veg Bakery, which provide fresh cake in just 7 minutes. Cakes of all designs, shapes and sizes available at reasonable and affordable price. Half kg cakes starts at Rs 310 only. Home delivery also available. To order and for more details, please contact for Porompat 9366 818 369 and for Kaisampat 7988 662413.
Iramdam asidasu anawba oina world class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing ki facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinshit Road, Imphal East.
Adomgidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adomgi mit lemna test tawjari amasung adomgi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Nongin Institute of Tutorials ki Class 10 amasung 12 ki revision class lakliba February 3 amadi CBSE ki na February 11 dagi haujaragani. Class 9 amasung 10 ki Special Foundation course March 4 dagi haujaragani. Batch amada mahiroi 30 dagi hena laujaroi. Jadi material pi bagaloina na hostel amasung transportation ki khudong chabasu leizari. Ngasimag admission tawbiu Nongin Institute of Tutorials RDS High School Konung Mama. Contact number 8014221074.
Welcome back. DM University engaged Staff Association staff staged a sit-in protest today at the DMC Multipurpose Hall demanding removal of DMU Vice Chancellor. The VC recently issued an order for appointment of new regular staffs by ignoring the engaged staff of DMU, the association said. Speaking to media persons, Association President Naurem Romikanta said that DMU is a cluster university of DMC of Arts, Science, Commerce, GP Women's College and LMS Law College. Romikanta added that the teachers and staffs have been working in meager remuneration for a long time and condemned the Vice Chancellor's move.
Committee ki report asi lengak na DMU ki website ta public domain da thamduna mari leinaba CSO singi opinion comment lowbada kana amata na complaint amadi objection tawba leitabadagi masana adum pass tawjarabani asumna akhoi gi senglaba humang lantana talakpa status adubo karisu leitana hundoklam laga anowa staff ngakta oina lorani haina ngarang local paper singda BC na advertise torokpadu akhoi Sapam Takpam Tumpam Kangdre, Amadi, Akoina Tamoy Shoni Yaningde, Mahak Akoina, University Asiki Quaidagi Matik Zada by BC ni Haina Logje, Mahaku Kudak Sindok Kadabani, Haibasi Association Langdra Dimani.
After receiving inputs about drug smuggling activities along Assam-Manipur border, the Assam Rifles stationed at Kaimai village of Tamenglong district arrested a drug smuggler from Kashimpur of Kasar district in Assam along with 373 grams of brown sugar worth rupees 1.1 crore in international market. The arrested has been identified as Sarjad Hussain Lashkar from Kashimpur Road Junction. India recorded 12,408 cases of the coronavirus disease, slightly lower than the previous day, and 120 related deaths in the last 24 hours, according to Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry this morning. However, data showed that the numbers of deaths was higher than yesterday's 107. According to the Health Ministry's dashboard this morning, India's COVID-19 tally is now at 1.08 crore with 1,51,460 active cases and 1,54,823 deaths so far. There have been more than 10.4 million recoveries after 15,853 patients of the coronavirus disease were discharged or cured between yesterday and this morning, the Health Ministry's data showed. The new discharge have pushed the national recovery rate to 97.16%. The dashboard also showed that 49,59,445 people have been vaccinated since January 16. With 13 persons infected with COVID-19 in the last 24 hours, the total cases in Manipur surged to 29,099 according to the COVID-19 Command Control Room. As per the data, the death toll stands at 372. No fatality was reported in the state in the last 24 hours. The fresh cases were from Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Bishnupur, Kakching, Senapati and Churachandpur districts. A total of 11 patients were discharged in the same period. The number of active cases is 113, while the recovery cases stand at 28,614 as of 11 a.m. today. The state's recovery rate has increased to 98.33%. Sub-Inspector W. Marchang, officer in charge of Ukhrul Police Station, registered a shoe motor case under FIR against one Wongsungmi Hyungo from Ukhrul district. Wongsungmi Hyungo shot a tethered cow in the head and killed an onlooker recorded the incident in a mobile camera. The video footage went viral through social media. The viral clip shows the animal collapsing and then writhing in pain while its attacker poses for the camera. Moreh Police Commando and women personnel conducted house-to-house search this morning at Giant Vang, Moreh Ward No. 7 and its surrounding areas. There were no reports of any arrests in the operation. None Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarters, 21 Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General Assam Rifles East organized an awareness campaign on environment conservation at T. Laizang village of Kangpokpi district yesterday. The campaign emphasized on the climate change and the global efforts being made to curb it. The youths who attended the campaign were encouraged to adopt proactive approach towards environment conservation and actively participate in the tree plantation drives, minimizing hunting and shifting focus towards cultivation, Assam Rifles said in a release. Well, it's now time for another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Guardians Academy Imphal. Admission open. Coaching for NDA written exam course starting from 1st February to 31st March 2021. Timing 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Coaching for clearing SSB interview to join Indian Army, Navy, Air Force and Coast Guard as men and women officers. Course starting from 1st February to 10th February 2021. Timing 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. daily. For more details, please contact Guardians Academy Imphal. Contact number 09863388 or 09436893439.
Tom Cable ki subscriber sing da khangan jari madudi subscriber sing na channel suna amadi ayat apan yaudana yengbinaba recharge tawiyo. Pizariba package sing de basic package ta lupa chani amadi atopa package sing da lupa chahum yankhai chamri amadi chamri yankhai pizari. Recharge taunabagi makhada pizariba kuthang ahum asidagi khanbiyo. Ahanbada online recharge. Online da recharge taunabagi tomtv.co.in da changbiduna yamna laiba process ta recharge tawiyo. Anisubada distributor recharge. isa isagi distributor singda monthly subscription submit tawiduna recharge tawiyu natraga ahum subada office recharge Uripok Kosnam Lekai da leiba Tom TV ki office ta laktuna recharge tawiyu khanghanjariba Tom Cable Uripok Kosnam Lekai Imphal ekoi contact number 89742790999 natraga 8132089758 Tom TV Music Video Album Competition Chaliba chahi sigi manungda nambiba hiram ama hekta da yumpham oiduna sembiba music video album sing athoi hen changdamnaba ama Tom TV na Film Forum Manipur ga khusamnaduna pangthok cheragani Best Music Video Album da lupa lising yang khayi mana amadi atai mana kya su thamjariba changdamnaba sida saruk yabiningba singna video album sing thazin biraknaba akupa moral gidamak office matamda 9774 078983 da paw phobilo Khanghanjariba Tom TV Times of Manipur.
Welcome back. Senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi is likely to kickstart the party's election campaign with a rally in Upper Sam's Sivsagar on February 14. An All India Congress Committee AICC office bearer said that Gandhi is likely to address at least 4 meetings in Assam in February. Prime Minister Modi addressed a public meeting in Sivsagar on January 23 last. He is again visiting Dhekia Juli in Sonitpur on February 7. Both the BJP-led alliance and the Congress-led alliance have set a target of winning over 100 seats in the 126-seat assembly. The elections are likely to be held in March or April. Even as the centre has refused to repeal the 3 contentious farm laws, Meghalaya Governor Satyapal Malik has said the farmers' movement cannot be suppressed. Thousands of farmers have been protesting at the Delhi borders demanding the repeal of the 3 farm laws. He said that the movement would have far-reaching implications if mishandled. Malik also said that the deadlock should be resolved through talks as soon as possible as no movement has been finished by suppression. He said that the movement has reached the nooks and corners of the country and is no longer a local movement. The governor urged Union Home Minister Amit Shah to show some magnanimity to resolve the crisis, a media report said. The centre has asked Oil India Limited OIL to take action to the recommendations of the high-level committee report on the Bagjan blowout in Assam's Tinsukia district. As per a media report, it has also asked the OIL to take action against the officers responsible for lapses, Union Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister Dharmendra Pradhan said. In a Rajya Sabha reply yesterday, Union Minister Pradhan said that a 3-member high-level committee was constituted by a Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas on June 11, 2020 to inquire into the incident of fire at Oil's Bagjan oil field. In addition, another committee was constituted by the Oil Industry Safety Directorate OISD and it has also submitted its report. The major recommendations of the 2 committees include preparation of workover plan by a multidisciplinary team, a safety audit of all rigs and installation on annual basis, safety training to officers of all levels, development of a strong crisis management team and well-controlled training for workover rig personnel. Moreover, an additional standard operating procedure in cross-sections of work based on statutory requirements, the introduction of IT-enabled system for drilling, workover and production operations, invoking the provisions of Disaster Management Act 2005 and rules in case of a blowout, added the report. Jail Kremlin critic Alexei Navalny is due back in court today for a slander trial despite Western calls for his release and on the same day as the European Union's top diplomat is in Moscow for talks with Russia's foreign minister. Reuters reported Navalny, Russian President Vladimir Putin's most prominent critic, was jailed this week for almost 3 years for payroll violation he called Trump up, a case that the West has condemned and which has spurred talks of sanctions. Russia has accused the West of hysteria and double standards and said the protests over his jailing, in which thousands were detained, were broken up by the police because they were illegal. Navalny is due in court today on charges he slandered a World War II veteran who took part in a promotional video backing last year's reforms that let Putin run for 2 more terms in the Kremlin after 2024 if he wants. Navalny described the people in the video as traitors without a conscience and as corrupt lackeys, Reuters said. And now we have the sports news. The third annual Sports Meet of Kumji Churches Fellowship KCF kicked off today at Berrien Baptist Academy campus, Kumji Bazaar and the Nonne district. The Sports Meet is held under the motto Transforming and Bridging Through Sport. Retired Divisional Forest Officer and ADC election intending candidate from 53 STAC Tamenglong, Huri Golme and Major Sam Kumba attended the event. Huri Golme said that through sports we attain good health, good relationship, communication and job opportunities. He also said every sportsperson must possess good discipline and behavior. The opening match was played between Kumji 5 and Kumji 1 village. And now we have the local newspaper headlines. Imphal Free Press. Government persuading centre to withdraw Armed Forces Special Powers Act from state, says Chief Minister Biren. Most competences finalized. Naga peace talks nearing solution, says NSCN IM Army Chief. Contractual staffs from Health Directorate Summit Memorandum. Manipur Mail. Removal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act possible, says Chief Minister. Myanmar lawmakers swearing in ceremony held. The People's Chronicle. Making continuous efforts to repeal Armed Forces Special Powers Act, says Chief Minister. House mourns demise of ex-governor members. 30 new cases reported, 223 healthcare workers vaccinated. Governor's address, opposition picks flaws, Chief Minister explains. The Shanghai Express, Assembly passes motion of thanks on Governor's address. Returnees may apply for startup, says Chief Minister. After 3 days, new cases touch double digit with 13 positive. And before we wind up the top news headlines once again. Journalists embark on second leg of media campaign Know Your Sanctuaries and Wetlands. Authorities continue to destroy illegal poppy straws in hills of Manipur. And Pfizer withdraws COVID-19 vaccine emergency use application in India. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for joining us. Keep watching Times of Manipur.